Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be playing Crash Bandicoot N.Sane Trilogy. Now, growing up, Crash Bandicoot was one of my favourite games. I was born in the 90s and Crash Bandicoot and Spyro and things like that, mascots, were the big thing at the time. I have played a little bit just to try and get back into it and sort of remember how it goes, but I will be starting a new game. And yes, we are going to overwrite the save. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot, what a game. Ooga Ooga, or Aka Aka, I can never remember. I think Ooga Ooga is that one, and Aka Aka is the bad guy in Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. But yeah, I'll let you watch the cutscene.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general. He will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Failure again. Capture him!
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
Now, I don't remember... Oh, it is Aku Aku. Ooga Ooga must be the bad guy in Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. I don't remember much about the story of the original Crash Bandicoot, or whether it originally had a story. My earliest memories of Crash Bandicoot were, well, obviously this level, but I remember Crash Bandicoot 2 because there was a level where you got to you had to avoid the killer whales. It was like an ice level. I loved it, but Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped was the one that was probably my favourite growing up. Now I'm going to try, I'm not going to say this is going to be possible all the time, but I'm going to try and get all of the boxes on each level. When I was doing my sort of practice runs, or practice run, just trying to, oh, I forgot the fixed cameras, how difficult it is to gauge your jump sometimes. I'm going to try and get in all the boxes, and on my practice runs, I was able to do it a lot of the time. Sometimes I just couldn't find there was like 1 or 3 that I didn't get, and I can never remember whether they were like times where you have to do the level again to get all of the boxes. But this is invincible mode, so this is where you get 3 Aku Aku masks. I need it to run out here because to do this bit you don't want that because you need to time this. I always die here. Oh, hey, I did it first time. You know, I don't think I've ever been able to do that. What have I got? 46 out of 49. Right, there must be some here then. 47, 48, and that'll be 49 over there. The apples, or they look like apples. I think they're Wumpa Wumpa fruit or something. If you get 100, that means you get an extra life, essentially. But yeah, so we've got a clear gem. Okay, so clear gems are what you get if you get all of the boxes. And I'm going to try and get as many of them as possible. In Crash Bandicoot 3, you had to get pink crystals. I can't remember whether pink crystals come up in this one or not. It's been quite a while since I've played Crash Bandicoot 1. But I miss platformers. It's when I opened this up yesterday to sort of have a bit of a practice, I realised how much I miss platformer games. They're just so much fun to sort of play, and right, let's get invincibility again. Ooga. Yeah, I really do miss platformers. I think they're great fun. They're quite challenging. there are certainly areas where you can just go straight from invincibility to invincibility. There are certainly areas that are sort of quite tricky, so we're going to get to a level in a little bit called, I don't know how to get that box up there, called Great Gate. Now that is a really tricky level because of the fixed camera. Oh, all three of them. Yeah, because of the fixed camera, it's quite tricky to judge your jumps. Oh, I'm rubbish at this. I was always rubbish as a kid at timing my jumps and spins to try and get sort of the lives like that. There we go. So now we've just unlocked by getting those face tokens for Coco, I believe their name is. We've unlocked a bonus level. Bonus levels are basically, well, they're just side scrollers really, and they're a way to get extra, I'm going to call them apples, and boxes that you wouldn't normally be able to get if you don't get all of the tokens. And normally you get a few lives, but there's Coco, and she's going to get taken by Cortex, and then we return back to the main level. So I'm on 11 lives already. In my practice runs, I ended up with like 22 lives, and I don't ever remember playing this as a kid and having 22 spare lives. See, like there, I've missed 3 boxes, but I don't know where I've missed them from. But I love Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot is one of my favourite games. It's a real feel-good game. And any boxes you miss, he gets hit on the head. But yeah, I miss platformers, I miss games like this. I hope that this sells well on PC, so that they will do, here we go, the Great Gate. So they'll do the Spyro Reignited games on PC as well, because as far as I'm aware, I think that's a PlayStation exclusive. But this started as a PlayStation exclusive, so who knows. But yeah, I hope that we get to see a few more remastered games. I'm going to tell you now that I will probably die, or certainly fall down a lot on this. The monkey. Yeah, this bit here, I really struggle with sometimes to judge your jumps. And I did it last time. And if you jump on the turtles, you can sort of bounce on them. But you don't want to touch them. Although here, you want to bounce on them so you can get the mask. And this is where your timing's got to be so good here. Because if you get hit by one of them, that's one thing about Crash that I love, was it's got really weird and wacky sort of death animations. So the boxes with the question marks on, they could either contain lots of apples, or they could contain life. There are sort of a few different things that they could contain. I don't know how many levels I'll do in each video. I'll probably sort of complete the first island in this video. It'll be a slightly longer episode. The levels don't tend to take that long, and I've done the first island in my practice, so they hopefully won't take... Right, one... Oh, that was close. I nearly fell down then. 2 extra lives, so that takes us up to 3. We've got all 11 boxes on the bonus level. So we've got 30 out of 38. I was about to go then, I was like, do I risk it? Do I not? No, see, I've lost 8 boxes there. I don't know how to get those 8. I think if you do the level again at some point, you can go on that thing and go to the other side and there will be your 8 boxes. But sometimes, yeah, I just want to go through these levels. I'll try and get all the boxes, but I'm not going to go out my way for them, if that makes sense. But certainly in the comments, say what your memories of Crash Bandicoot are, what are your fond memories of 90s gaming. I said in my Tomb Raider series that I really started gaming with Tomb Raider and Doom. Now this level, this is Boulders, so this was actually the level in Uncharted 4, I believe. They sort of recreated this level. It's a great level. Obviously you're running towards the camera. Whether it started that sort of trend, I'm not sure. But it's certainly a weird camera angle, especially when you've got lots of jumps that have to be timed really, really well. So if you press A, I'm playing on the Xbox controller. If you press A, you sort of do a short jump like that. If you hold it, you do sort of the double jump type thing, where he does the flip, or he jumps higher, or you can just do a little jump like that. So let's keep going. This is where it starts to get a bit trickier when you're not on sort of wide bits of land. If you ever see apples, always follow the apples, because remember the boulder will crush any boxes for you. So I love the facial animations of Crash. Crash, it was always, as I said, one of my favourite games, and we got the crystal, gem, whatever it is, clear gem, I think. Never want to know where he gets that out of, when he pulls it out of his trousers like that. Always makes me laugh. But yeah, I love Crash Bandicoot. I really want to play Spyro again. Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon, was my favourite Spyro game. I don't know what it is about third games, whether it was when I really got old enough to really get into gaming, that was the game that came out at that time, I'm not sure. Probably was, but yeah, I really like the third games in these platformer series. Now I haven't died yet, so I don't know why I've lost my mask friend, because he's just gone back to 1. But this level, I always struggle with it. Almost certainly a level like this. I nearly got eaten by the piranha then. Once again, I don't know whether it's the camera angle. There you go. I got hit by the piranha. That's what the mask does. The mask is basically an extra life as such. It's sort of, if you get hit or whatever, it kills the mask, and then sort of you don't die. So it's quite useful to have. Now these Venus flytraps close when you jump on them, and the purple ones close on a sort of like a timer. And then obviously you've got the piranhas and that as well to sort of time. And platformers are all about timing. Like kids nowadays, I'm sure if I gave this to my my brother and that, he wouldn't even know sort of where to begin really. I'm sure he would probably find this quite boring. But for me, this is what I grew up with, and this is what I wanna play. We don't get enough games like this. It's just easy playing. It's harmless fun, and I feel like a lot of games nowadays, they rely on the shock factor or the violence or whatever. To me, this is a game that I know I can just put on and just really enjoy it and have fun. I missed 3 boxes again. 3 seems to be, what is it, the magic number? We should be coming up to the first boss very soon. Papu Papu, here we go. This is the first boss. So we'll do this, and then we will end the episode there. So body blows don't hurt Papu Papu. You have to sort of jump on his head. Now, there are a few, or there's one sort of, not glitch, but sort of one advantage that always worked on the original PlayStation. If you stand on his chair, and then every time he does that, you just jump off towards him, it's really easy to defeat him. But basically what he's supposed to do is he's supposed to slam that down, and then swing it round, and you have to jump over it and somehow jump on his head. But the easiest way is to jump on his chair, he can't hit you with his spin, and then you just jump on his head when he smashes the ground. But yeah, it's that was an easy boss fight. When you know the sort of trick, it's relatively easy. So I'm going to end the episode there. We have done the first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels. I'll play the bonus level to Stormy Ascent, another episode. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I certainly have, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.